And we're back. Of course, along with Drake, Frank Ocean released some new music today as well. A couple of tracks, one called Dear April and the other one called Cayendo. I know they've been floating around the internet for a little while. I think in live versions, different kind of versions, but they finally hit streaming today, so I'm going to react to them. The first one is called Dear April. It does say side A acoustic, so we'll see what kind of style it is, I think from the title. But I'm a big Frank Ocean fan. I think he's got a discography that no one can really argue with. He's again another sort of seminal artist, definitely someone with a lot of artistic integrity. The previous singles that he's been releasing, I think one called DHL and one called In My Room, were very rappy for Frank Ocean, who dabbles in it, wouldn't maybe ever call himself a rapper, but it'd be interesting to see again, like Drake, where Frank goes with the direction of this album. Based off of nostalgia's sake, probably Nostalgia Ultra might be my favourite Frank Ocean project, but Channel Orange is probably a classic debut, and then Blonde is one of the most artistic alternative soul albums to come out in the past 10 years, easily, probably the last 20 years. Again, he's a fantastic artist. Let's just get into to Dear April. I'm interested to hear what it sounds like. Yeah, excited for new Frank Ocean music, definitely. Let's go.
The only face in the crowd that I know. Dear April, two strangers leaning left and right. Like you took these strangers, took us through.
There's just something about Frank's voice that always feels heartfelt, always feels emotive. Right now there's no beat in this background, of course, it's called acoustic, but there's no beat here, it's just his vocals. There's just something soaring about them that you can, like I say, fall into all the time, and it almost feels like every song you listen to for Frank Ocean, he's written it as though it's the last song he's ever going to write. He's got to say this to whoever he's talking to in the song. This is lovely. Again, just beautiful vocals.
But we won't be the same now. But you will make something new, and then I'll take you through this. Feeling left and right, out of sight of place and time. Goes through. Woke us up, I believe no matter what, take us through it.
Those plush chords are absolutely gorgeous. Again, that sort of piano, that slow guitar, they just really complement Frank's voice, and this would fit right on Endless, right on Blonde as well. It's just beautiful.
Just like you made me do, just like you took me through, just like you woke me up. You made me do.
Just an absolutely lovely song. Beautiful vocals, beautiful stripped back beat. Just really enjoyed that. It was just really gorgeous. I love Frank's music. It's just so relaxing and but at the same time so emotive and heartfelt as well. As I said before, he's just one of those artists that manages to tap into those emotions. So I think universal emotions, I guess, that everybody feels, and really translates that into his music. Anyway, the next track is called Cayendo. I'm not actually sure, it sounds like a Spanish word, I could be completely wrong. Let's listen to it and see what it sounds like. It says acoustic as well, so I'm guessing something in a similar vein. Let's see what it sounds like. Singing in Spanish.
Si puedo
When Frank layers his vocals like that, it's like just so beautiful, and again, not something that many artists do in the same kind of way. Neither of these songs have been very sort of R&B at all. I guess I should have expected that with, you know, the acoustic sort of epitaph to the title, but you know, this is just another sort of beautiful, sort of dreamy song that you're gonna fall into. They work, you know, really well together, you know, as a pair. Yeah, just another sort of gorgeous, pretty soundscape that's being created here, and Frank's vocals, you just melt over you really. They're just, yeah, it's fantastic.
Is it love to keep it from you? Lo quiero de ti, yo no se lo negaría.
I don't even need to know what he's saying. It's just the emotion that pours out of him is amazing. In combination with that, you know, twinkly guitar as well, just so lovely.
Si eso no me ha partido, siento porque me estoy cayendo.
Just that electric guitar at the end, just subtly weaving in there. Just a pair of, you know, gorgeous tracks that, you know, offer so much depth, as Frank often does. You know, he's such a mysterious guy, not on any kind of social media platforms or anything like that at all. I don't think he's done an interview in a long time. We get everything we know about him from the music, and you know, he's always heartfelt, he's always you know, artistic, and you know, those tracks, both of those tracks fall into both of those descriptions. Both Cayendo and Dear April, they almost feel like one and the same song, you know, two parts of the same song even. Yeah, again, interested to see, because very different to the sort of two rap singles that he dropped before this. Interesting to see whether these are just, you know, loose tracks, which Frank often does, or whether we're building up to another album. Because, you know, it sounds very similar to sort of what we heard on Blonde, but also a bit more, for want of a better word, a bit more acoustic focused, which could be a nice, you know, change of pace for Frank. Anyway, thanks for joining me again. As I say before, as I say in every video, please do like, please do subscribe. I'm trying to take this channel, you know, to the next level really, and give you guys as much content as possible during this quarantine. And there seems to be a lot of new music on the way as well, so good stuff to look forward to, even in this crazy time in the world. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Follow me on all the socials, give me your comments. What's your favourite Frank Ocean project? What's your favourite Frank Ocean song? Yeah, and do go and watch my Drake video as well, which would have come out a few hours before this. Yeah, thanks for joining me.